You said Tea Party earlier. Was it like the whole Michelle Bachmann era?
Yeah.
That era?
I wasn't a huge Bachmann fan. I came in, you'll hate this probably. I could just tell. I just can read people because I guarantee it. But I came in being like a Sarah Palin fan. And the reason I was a Sarah fan, now I know Sarah, so I know a little bit more about her.
Sarah Palin?
No, I just see I see you as someone who probably, I don't think she'd be your first choice. Let's just say that. But,
and you know what? Not only me, 99% of America as well. So.
But there's a reason for that because you've been told what you've been told about Sarah Palin, and most of it's not true. But regardless, I got interested in Sarah Palin. I'll tell you why. Because first of all, she just kind of showed up out of nowhere. But I saw that
McCain plucked her out of nowhere because
I
she
wasn't
could
a
see
McCain
Russia
fan.
from her house.
I wasn't. She never said that. I wasn't a McCain fan.
Look at us having the View
There
battling
you go.
it out.
She never said that, but not that way anyway. But yeah, I wasn't a McCain fan, but I was like, who's this woman? And the only reason she was interesting to me was because media couldn't stand her from second one. And I saw the takedown, and I said, okay, let me figure out. Maybe she's terrible. So I did a bunch of research on her work in Alaska as mayor and as governor. And I was like, okay, she's actually quite legit, and this is why they hate her. And she's also very personable. And so I became kind of interested in what she brought to the table. And she also was a soccer mom. She felt like a regular person to me, which I really liked because I was a regular person in a business where everyone felt like you needed some degree. I don't have a journalism degree. Thankfully, I didn't waste my time doing that. But
so Columbia wasn't journalism. Columbia was
Spanish literature.
Spanish literature. That's why you taught that for many years.
Yeah, I would.
So after you met, you know how sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, she's so amazing. And then after you meet Sarah, was what you read and what you saw the same as the time you spent with Sarah?
Sarah's just a regular person. She's just a mom. She is a well-intentioned political figure. She makes mistakes. She's not always the most articulate in expressing her ideas all the time, as neither am I, neither is anyone else. It's hard to be in the spotlight sometimes. She has a great record in Alaska. I know they destroyed her once she went back. A lot of Oppo research. I mean, the media landed in Alaska. They were like, we're going to land there and we're going to figure out what's wrong with her. They were reading her emails line by line by line, which is interesting. They had no interest in Hillary Clinton's emails, but where she lied repeatedly. But
can you imagine, like, you're being told you're going to be working out of Alaska. Here's where you're going. That's your job.
Wasilla, Alaska.
Wasilla.
My question to you on Palin is I actually completely understand why. Regular girl, soccer mom, totally get that. As far as Vice President of the United States, do you think she was a little over her head?
No, I think she had a really horrible team around her that didn't really support her, and I don't think she really understood. I think she understood establishment politics in Alaska.
She was governor of Alaska.
Yeah, and she
wasn't like a little small city mayor, Pete Buttigieg, South Bend, Indiana.
That's true, and Pete Buttigieg has been glorified for that limited record that he has. He
did fix a lot of potholes, so let's have a little respect.
There you go.
Took 2 months off. Pat was considering
That's interesting, though, because think about the way those two people were viewed. Yeah. One was glorified and covers of magazines, and one was like, oh, she's not up to the job. She knew a lot about the establishment in Alaska because she was dealing with the Murkowskis and all that, but I don't know that she was prepared for the national stage and what that was going to look like.
You think that was her team or the McCain
I think it was the McCain
platform?
team. No, I knew her team, Meg Stapleton and all them, but no, But regardless, whether you love her or hate her, I mean, she was demonized from day. The woman didn't have a chance.
But just think about anybody that's announced as a VP. Go think about what VP people were like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Even Pence, when they said Pence, did you know Pence?
No.
Did you know
Governor
who Pence was? Did you sit there and say, that's the right selection? Nobody's first pick was Pence. Nobody's second pick was Pence. So McCain, like the whole conversation with Giuliani, what Giuliani ran on in first time he ran for president, if he would have ran on that, and that was today, Giuliani's a president. If Mayor Giuliani ran. So sometimes it's also timing. When you're the first person that's going to come out as you're the VP, you're a woman, you're going out there, chances are you're probably setting the tone for the next person that's going to go out there and win. It's not you. Like, you know how you think about Friendster, Facebook. Before Facebook was what? MySpace. Before MySpace was Friendster. What happened to Friendster? Are you still on Friendster?
Yeah.
I send you friend requests. I haven't gotten it yet.
What do you mean? I'm messaging you all day. Oh, that might be a different Patrick Bet David.
That's a
That's David Bet Patrick.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.